What's up, you guys? This is your boy Jay Rats, and we back with another episode with Wistoria Wand and Sword. Last episode, the festival concluded. Um, Will beat the brakes off of Julius, and his team didn't win because the prodigy of the wind magic, the elf dude, he was laying in wait to snag the prize. I forget what it was, the crown or some shit. So they won instead without him having to lift a finger. And but yeah, that's that. Let's get into the current episode.
I don't want to see an empty hand in sight. Tonight's dedicated to our champion Will, who fought tooth and nail for us dwarves and won.
Even the teacher there.
Never been more proud of you, son.
Those boys didn't know what hit him. Way to show him who's boss.
I can't thank you enough for looking after Will.
I'm here too, you know. Keep your thanks. We didn't do squat, Professor.
I beg to differ. Let's keep an eye on him.
Any news, Will? Tower folk ought to be clamoring to snatch you up.
If only that were the case. On top of losing the crown, our team also lost marks on cooperation.
Yep, I wonder why.
Why? All because Scion had to double-cross us!
Well, was your rogue teammate invited to tonight's gathering?
Kinda, but he
As if I'd mingle with you, laggard.
passed.
Hothead's missing out. Our boy won his
Why would you invite him anyway?
Everyone wins. Just about.
Why am I forced to work myself to the bone?
Words aren't enough. The Dwarven way is to repay a person through action. And I just happen to be short on staff. Order up, and be quick about it. Get those dishes done and these beans out.
Yes, ma'am. All this on top of the fact that
At
I
least
wasn't
they know how to
selected because
season
I
the
must have had
beans.
No talent.
They know about flavor.
Working hard or hardly working?
Poetic justice.
My goodness.
Something on your mind, Professor Werkner? If it's the party, I thought it was a nice idea.
Since I didn't stop you beforehand, that ship has sailed. Honestly, after entering the festival and the show he put on, how will he handle himself after tomorrow?
I hope they don't become friends. I don't want him friends with Julius. I hate when anime do that. I'm glad he
Only
held
this
up
world were that perfect.
his end of the bargain though.
I suppose time will tell.
The all-student praxis sure creeped up.
One whole week of exploring the dungeon, huh?
You formed a party yet?
Yeah, only in my dreams. That dungeon crawl would be a cakewalk with the top 3 on my team.
Hey, listen up, laggard. If you're pulling for an easy win, join up with us. You weren't too bad a fighter at the Grand Magic Fest, is all I'm trying to say. With us, you'll clear the dungeon in no time flat.
Oh, are we jumping the line now? We planned on inviting the book learner way before you guys cut in.
Buzz off, Emma. We were first.
Outstanding job.
Yeah, I wasn't there yet.
I'm dying to share notes with my partner.
Here come the fake
Don't
people
just
left and
throw him in
right.
like that. Besides, he's my partner.
Emma,
Why gives you the right to question that?
One look at Will's potential, and suddenly the entire student body is his fan club. Did you know this would happen, Professor Werkner? Shame on you! Shame on every single one of you for crawling back to Will after the way you've mistreated him!
Speak on it.
Just look how mad he is from the hypocrisy.
What I am. freaking out! People actually want me on their team? Does this mean people are going to invite me to parties too?
Oh dear. He's so starved for attention, he'll take anything. You've got some nerve preaching to us, considering you're the one who's been keeping him all to yourself this whole time, Colette. Listen, we're going to the dungeon together. Of course you can have first pick on any monster as well. Come with me, pretty please. He can't! Because Will and I have very important plans together tomorrow. The two of us are going shopping!
Better not touch my man. Shoo up, shoo up.
It's like we're going on a
Heard you scored a date. Nice.
Oh, stop it, Rose! Not funny.
All jokes aside, hun, I'm rooting for you. Careful, it's hot.
Just what I need.
Bottom line, you two are spending time together. There's no harm in putting your best foot forward, is there?
Yeah,
I don't know if I'm
that's
saying
true.
that right, but
Besides, I have to be at the top of my game
if
I
you've
want
seen
to
Jimmy
support Will.
Neutron, you know where that's from.
Atta girl. Wear something cute, and you can flip those rumors into reality for sure.
Staying up this late could only mean you're preparing for another dungeon trip.
Guess again. I'm actually going shopping tomorrow.
Shopping?
Yep. Even though I sort of feel like I was peer pressured into it.
Best stock up for the upcoming Praxis. Equipment and magical items won't hurt.
Gearing up for the Praxis doesn't sound like a bad idea, though.
Anyone from class coming along?
Not really.
So just you and Miss Colette, huh?
Yeah, from the tavern. I think you might have run into each other a few times before.
That's definitely a girl.
Keep it together. This is definitely not a date. Who am I kidding? Even if it's delusional, I'm calling it a date. It may not be yet, but it will be.
Did I keep you waiting, Colette?
No, not at all, Will.
Thought I'd leave home early. Didn't expect you to beat me here.
Surprise. Guess we both got early starts.
And of course, he in his uniform.
Do I look weird?
Nah, I think the outfit and hairstyle really come together. It's the first time I've seen you all dressed up. My heart's racing.
Oh, I forgot he's a lady killer, man. He know what to say.
I just threw this together.
Hey! Sorry I'm late. Had something come up. Happy to see the gang's all here bright and early.
All right.
Do we know you?
I'm Rosti Nauman, Will's dear friend and roommate. Though I've seen you around, we haven't been properly introduced yet. It's lovely to make your acquaintance, Miss Colette.
Can someone fill me in on what's going on?
He insisted on tagging along with us, so I thought, well, why not?
After all, when it comes to shopping, the more the merrier, they say. But enough of that. Let's get a move on.
Hey, wait!
There's lots you want to buy, right?
Don't be so pushy, Rosti.
Why are two dear friends and roommates getting all handsy in public?
You got competition. Right.
What's going on here? Is this the book you
Had to
know?
go through every shelf, but I found the book you're looking for.
Wow, lifesaver.
Let me fix that for you.
Thanks.
And Will have like no common sense. Like, you don't just invite someone out on a trip you had planned with someone without notifying them. That's like, come on, man.
Doing okay over there? Wanna head home?
Who is he?
Who?
Tell me who Rosti is right now! You two are glued together at the hip! It's downright suspicious if you ask me! Be honest, are you really just roommates? Like, have you seen a prettier face? Are you lying about him even being a boy?
Slow down. Let's not jump to conclusions. I don't completely follow, but trust me when I say Rosty's a guy. He's got the proof on him. Bigger than mine, actually.
Bigger than yours? Bigger than your what?
I mean, sure, he's a little on the affectionate side.
Oh,
but
okay,
it's
never
been that way
mind.
since the first day we met.
That's usually the
As long
trope.
as you're happy, Will.
Here. Thought you two might be feeling thirsty.
Thanks.
It could be some kind of glamour.
Wait, what about yours, Rosty?
You're holding it. Could really use a sip right now.
Or you can just have some of mine.
Will, your sword needs maintenance, right? You should do that.
But
The dwarves probably wouldn't appreciate a couple of mages just showing up randomly. Best if you go on ahead.
yeah, sure, that makes sense. I'll catch up with you two later then.
They gotta have a long talk
Sounds
about.
good.
Hey man.
I'd rather just flat out ask, okay? So do you like Will as more than a friend, or am I just imagining things?
Oh, you aren't imagining. You're talking to the one who loves Will more than anyone out there. And Will loves me more than he does you, Miss Colette.
The nerve! Newsflash, but up until about 4 short years ago, Will and I used to hug non-stop. And let's leave it at that.
I'm aware of Will's hugging game, but I'm willing to bet you've never had the chance of taking a bath with him.
No, not yet. When he held me, though, it was too incredible to describe.
Well, we have a nice, friendly bath together every night.
And
That's
what
wild. I
exactly
would
does a
change
friendly bath
roommates.
between two friendly boys consist of?
Since you're so good at imagining things, I'll let you answer that.
Sexual harassment at that point.
Both Colette and Rosty were acting pretty weird just now. Do they not get along?
Condensed main character. You gotta have it. Smart but not smart.
Hey, Liana? Liana Owenshouse, dubbed Miss Perfect for gaining every credit in writing, spellwork, and praxis, and held so highly that she's basically my complete opposite. Do you need something from me, or...?
A moment of your time. I promise it won't take too long. Please come with me.
Invited him to the crib, okay. The elite meeting.
It's the final term of our final year. This leaves one thing, the all-student praxis exam. I would like the 5 of us to form a party. We're going to attack the dungeon.
I'm fine with them working together for that. But yeah, like I said, I don't need this man being friends at the end with these fake people.
Seriously? Why'd you invite that good-for-nothing here?
Good question, but let me guess. You want me to put him on ice for you and serve him cold?
They're hands down the 2 people who hate me the most in the world. Why in Mercedes' coolest name did she invite me here?
So is that a no?
She's clueless! Was she always like this, jerk? Don't just ignore me!
Gloria. Who would have thought mages would so readily resort to the savage standards of dwarves?
Illusion magic.
I was about to say that.
Exclusive to elves and allows them to conjure all kinds of phantasms.
Before we jump ship, what say we hear Liana out?
And I forget the roommate's name already. The roommate is a half elf.
Party with me. We'd
Illusion
have
magic,
top
I'm
mages
telling you.
our year, and the boy who stood out so prominently at the festival. He has skills we magic users lack. Those talents will prove helpful in the dungeon. At least that's the way I see it.
I question your judgment, Liana. He can't even cast a search spell, so the only thing he'll prove is holding us back. His curious acrobatics may have dazzled you, but trash is still trash.
I'd rather not repeat the mistake of being in any sort of party with him.
I hear only shallow pride and hostility, and it amounts to the howling of bitter losers still sore about their loss. You'd really look down on somebody who beat you while he was playing fair and square? How petty can you be?
Come again?
His strength is equal to a dwarf's, and he's as agile as any monster. And though there isn't a hint of refinement to it, his sword was able to best both of your wands. It's as simple as that.
You're one to talk of losers when you trail behind Liana in terms of credits. Lord Wonder Elf.
Indeed I do. Which is why I have the utmost respect for her. So if she sees something in the no talent, I'm inclined to respect her selection too. Unlike you two children.
I like this guy.
I want to be unmatched when I ascend the tower, and you four are going to help me get there. That's it. To improve my own current standing and seek even greater renown.
Then you haven't been scouted yet?
The Lightning faction did reach out to me.
You're guaranteed to advance if they see promise in you. Why give the extra push?
To be candid with you, those who remain at the school are leftovers. As of now, we're inferior.
Inferior?
I am an Owen's house. In general, we die young. If I am to prevent my family's ruin, I must achieve overwhelming accomplishments. It's not enough to simply ascend the tower. What I must do is become a Magiavander.
She got a great bird, eh?
One trait I believe we share is our ambition. If you see the slightest shred of merit in my proposal, find the coin beside you and place it in this cup to signify it.
You of course know I'm in. There's no other party that could possibly reap better results in battle.
To someone looking to gain more school credits, it's essentially coercion, right?
Where'd you run off to?
Been looking for you ever since we saw that you weren't at the smithy. Is everything okay?
Talk to us.
Colette. Rusty.
Rusty.
I joined a party today, led by Liana Owen's house.
Friendly reminder,
I'm
class,
excited for this.
The all-student praxis will be taking place in 10 days. For a limited time, floors 7 through 10 will be unlocked and accessible, meaning you can fight over 5 enemies and other high-credit monsters. Note that this exam will be your only chance to earn over 1,000 credits at one time, so use it. Defeating floor keepers will net you a particularly tidy sum of points. This is your opportunity to make up for lost credits or show your mettle and get that much closer to the tower. In theory, it's possible to earn all of your praxis credits through this exam.
Of course, some of you will die. 4 students were eaten by monsters last year alone. We stationed professors throughout the dungeon.
Yeah, don't sugarcoat it.
To stop the ill-prepared from meeting a miserable end. Cast aside recklessness and foolhardy valor. What's being asked of you is not blind admiration for the Magiavander. It's the good sense to know you're not special.
He harsh, but he gotta keep it real.
I don't recall asking you to join our group, Colette, yet somehow here you are.
Since you invited Will, you also invited me. Where he goes, I go.
I see.
students in the artificing track are stuck at base camp. Though I would like to, I can't go with you.
Don't feel bad. You contributed by making a bag full of awesome magical items.
Take care out there.
Always do.
It's time. Welcome to the all-student praxis, or field intensive. You have 1 week. Unlike routine praxis exams, this is a survival exercise.
There's a base camp set up on each floor. It is important to check their
Teach her a
locations on the
baddie,
maps
man.
you've received. At the exam's conclusion, or should you retire, move to a safe area.
I feel like this song is
Professors
copyrighted.
will be on standby.
With that, let the all-student praxis begin.
Right.
Sneak peek of what's to come.
That rat bastard. Go get the goods, he says. You'll be alone. Then sent me here with all these kids having that festival of theirs.
Damn.
Fine. Guess we'll just have to murder our way through.
Alright, that was Wistoria, Wand and Sword, episode 8. It's nice little prep episode for the final arc of the season, I guess. It's crazy we jump from one event to another, but the festival is really quick. But yeah, just a nice little prep. Julie's, what the hell, his end of the bargain. So I guess apologizing also included like working for the restaurant, him and his kiss asses. And then you see everyone acting brand new, fake as hell, because they now it's a difference. They didn't know what he was truly capable of, but you didn't have to be a dickhead. So anybody that talks shit, I wouldn't want to team up. I wouldn't give a fuck if they was like admiring me now. So, like that's just wild. But yeah, he getting recognition now. And Colette don't like this. She like, especially the girls all up on him. She like, no, nope. This is my boo. So she like, say we got plans. So they go on a date that he don't notice a date. And Roxy got jealous and like decided to tag along to cockblock Colette. So getting in the way every time Colette try to help. And then she noticed like, what's up with this? Like, they're friends, 2 guys, roommates. Why they so close? And she started to pick up like, oh, the Roxy like him. And she don't like that. She got competition, so they like have a little heart to heart as he's heading to the blacksmith to check on his sword. And this is when he get invited by the top student, the Thunder user. I forget her name already, bro. I'm terrible with names. Ileana? Something? I don't know. And she take him to a meeting with the other top students in their own, like, specialty, their element. So you got Scion, Julius, and I should have read the name of the wind mage, but I didn't. And she said she wanted to put together a party for the practice because her family, or maybe she's like a special human, I don't know. Or she was just saying her family just died young, but she might be a special human. So she's like, yeah, I got scouted, and I'm at the top of my class, but I need to make accomplishments. And for me to do that, to get acknowledged as the next Magi, what's it, Magi? I can't even say it, Majili Vander. She's like, I need to do something big, and that's conquering a dungeon, so I need the best of the best. Shout out to the elf. I'm just calling him the Wind Sage. Shout out to him, like, chastising Scion and Julius, because he's like, yo, why y'all just petty? You mad you lost, and with this acting like brutes. Like, and they try to throw it back. I'm like, oh, you call other people failure, but you second to her. He's like, yeah, but everything I should look up to her because she's excels so well, and I trust her judgment. So Will decides to go on this party, and Colette tags along because she's worried about it. But I think she also don't trust this group, so she's tagging along too. Post credit scene, crazy. We got a sneak peek. So I'm excited for episode 9 this weekend. I promise I will have this episode up, next episode up early. I lagged on this one. I apologize. But let me know what you guys think. I'll catch you guys in a few days. Peace.